Alright, now it's time for the top minis of the last 2 weeks. So, I know I missed last week. I'm sorry about that. There's a couple reasons. One, it was a very light week. Like, so light that by Friday, I had 4 pieces. Just 4. And even including this week, I don't even have 10. It's a very light time for completed miniatures. Hopefully it picks up next week. But it is what it is. And then 2, I was not well last week. It was very sick and had migraine issues, so I didn't even stream very much, and I just was not feeling it. But we're back, and we're gonna see what's been done in the last 2 weeks now. Again, still light, only 9 total pieces, but they are 9 fantastic pieces. So let's get into it. First up, we have Aranis from Ben Comments. Now, this is another Inu Kingdoms Kickstarter piece, and Ben posted this picture about, 10 minutes after I finished recording the last Top Minis of the Week episode, so that was nice of him. Just kidding, Ben's awesome. I don't even know what to say about this. Anything he does is just incredible. It kind of leaves you speechless. Ben is a fantastic painter. I love his work. Yeah. See, I just don't know what to say. It's just incredible. So just soak it in. All right. Next, we have Anna from Danny Rivas. This is another fantastic piece. Great historical. But look at the work he's done on the leather jacket, the texture on the shirt, the texture and pattern on the scarf, and then he has some freckles in the skin, and this is all of this is incredible. The texture on the strap is it's very reminiscent of a Kirill Kanaev piece. It's very, very, very good. You can just stare at it all day. It's great. Next, we have Kokobiel from Alexander Katarov. Sorry. This piece is fantastic. It's incredible. The atmosphere, the lighting, the color choices, the story it tells. So this is like a fallen angel. You got this great cosmic background and this water painting and the on the base. It's amazing. We got another angle here. See it from the side. Got some tattoos going along the arms. The metalwork on it is very, very good. Just painting a skin tone like that color with that much light, it's very difficult to do well, and they did an amazing job on this. Like, look at the shadow on the right arm there, coming down from the hand into the dark shadow of the elbow, compared to the shoulder, his left shoulder. It's incredible work. Because to do that and not make it look, I don't know, terrible, chalky, it's very difficult to do. If you've ever painted skin that light, there's something about painting something that light and it just looks wrong. And they did a fantastic job of making it look correct. It's very difficult to do. Alright, next we have Top Knot by Maciej Kotlinski. I love the colors in this. Look at that jacket. The greens, blues, purples, reds. Using the purple and red in the shadow against those other colors is incredible. The skin work is perfect. The OSL on the metal leg is fantastic. The color choices for the light reflections in the guns works perfectly with all the other colors going on there. You can see it from the back here. Able to take all that vibrant color and put it into shadow and still have it work is incredible. It's a great job. This piece is very, very good. So next up, Thor from Steve Garcia. You can see it's just solid non-metallic metal gold and silver. This cosmic shadow on his right side is really good. It was a very interesting choice to do, and it works. I wouldn't have thought to do that, but he did. He pulled it off, and it looks amazing. See more of it here. Just gives him kind of, an otherworldly, godly presence, which, he's Thor, so it makes sense. Then you have an interesting tidbit about this piece is that it was finished, and then his dog got a hold of it and chewed the crap out of the head. So he put on this helmet to save it because it had bite marks all over it. So thankfully he was able to do that because his painting on this is fantastic. I would hate to see all that effort go to waste. Alright. Next up, Headwall and Bodyguard by Arnold Lazzaro. It's another great piece by him. I assume this is based off of I'm spacing on the name. Not Gerald Brom, the other very famous artist. Always doing trolls, and it'll come to me. It'll come to me as soon as I'm finished with this, and I'll feel like an idiot. Anyway, look at the light and shadow he's got going on here. Look at the door. Don't even look at the figure. Just look at the door. You can see he's got the shadow from the archway, and the difference in the colors going from the shadow into the light, back into the shadow, and then some light pieces. Playing with light like that is very difficult to do in miniature painting, and he did it perfectly. And then if you look at the miniature itself, you can see he's got a shadow from the beard on the sword. And it's just fantastic. I love the purple flesh that he has. I love different colored trolls and orcs. Besides green. Wait. I think Bonner? Is that who it is? I'm gonna get it. The name is gonna come to me. And I'm gonna feel like an idiot when I finally... I don't know. It's not going to happen right now. I'll post his name in the description on YouTube because he's a very famous artist, and I'm just spacing on the name. I feel dumb. There's a nice close-up view. Even the stonework. Look at the colors that he chose to put into the stone. I love that. I do that a lot too with stonework. I got that idea from the Swedish painter Skelets. He always puts glazes in greens and purples into stone, and I've been doing that ever since he told me about that 5 years ago. I don't know, it just kind of gives life to stone. which you wouldn't think you'd need to do in miniature painting, but it really ties pieces together. All right, now we have Captain America from Javier Gonzalez. Just a solid piece all around. I love the base he has. Standing on top of like a dead soldier and rubble. We're going to assume that's a Hydra soldier. I love the white he chose for the midsection. Kind of like it's a warm white, but very brownish. The shadow looks a little dirty. He was just in a fight. Of course, the shield is great. The non-metallic metals, always top-notch from Javier. Another angle. The base is really good, too. I mean, he also put, like, if you look at the stone, again, there's, like, greens, some yellow, maybe a hint of purple in there. You can see even on the soldier's arm, he's got a little tattoo going on. Lots of little details in here. Next up, La Ballerina della Notte from Jackie Chan. This piece is incredible. Like, the atmosphere, the lighting, the OSL. It's fantastic. The pink flowers that are like, you just looking at it, looks like everything is glowing. Like it works perfectly. There you go from the back. It's reflecting off the hair and everything. It's just a great piece. I love like the purple flower or leaves underneath there. It's great. All right. Now we got Warg. Jonathan Gauthier. This is an old school Rackham miniature. Did an incredible job. Look at all the fur detail that's in there. The I don't know what kind of weapon you would call that, but the metal is very, very good. The gemstones, top notch. But I really love this fur. You see it from the back here. It's just really cool. I love seeing these old miniatures too. I wish Rackham still made miniatures. I know Cool Mean or Not bought a lot of the werewolf stuff for their old game. What's it called? Not Dark Age, the other one, Wrath of Kings. And like the werewolf faction was all kind of Rackham sculpts. Brought them back to life, but then of course Simon decided to focus on Kickstarter board games rather than their miniature games, so that was killed. But it is what it is. Alright. That was the top minis of the last 2 weeks. So thanks for watching. I'll be back next week, I promise. Hopefully there'll be plenty of miniatures to go through. And we can discuss them then. And that artist's name was Paul Bonner. Bonner. I knew I would remember it. There was a lot of famous like troll and goblin type stuff. A lot of miniatures made off of his artwork. It's great. Anyway, you YouTube watchers, if there's anything you think I missed or anything you disagree with, leave a comment. Let me know. Leave a link to some stuff I might have missed. Maybe there's some artists out there that I don't know about. I mean, I'm sure there definitely are artists out there I don't know about. And I'd love to see their work. Include them in this. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Goodbye.